Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Alchemy Tarot. So today's reading is all about what's blocking your manifestations and how to release it. And what we'll do is at the end of each reading, there will be an angel meditation where we will call in some angels to help release the blocks that are blocking your manifestations, because I believe that tarot cards not only can read your current vibration, but can also help you see where you can perform some inner alchemy and release those blocks that are holding you back. What we'll do first is we'll do a meditation where we focus in on your heart chakra and you pick the card that resonates with you the most. Make sure you're not driving. Sit comfortably. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth and focus on your heart. Breathe in very slowly, a big deep breath, and a very slow exhale. Breathe in very slowly through your nose and a very slow exhale. In through your nose and a very slow exhale. We're going to do a quick body scan, beginning with your head, now your heart. Notice the sensations in your body. Now we're going to focus on each pile while focusing in on our heart. Focus in on pile 1. Take a deep breath and notice the sensations in your body, and especially your heart. Does pile number 1 resonate with you? Now focus on pile number 2. Take a deep breath and notice the sensations in your heart. And focus on pile number 3. Take a deep breath and notice the energy in your heart chakra. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to find out what is blocking your manifestations, and at the end of the reading, we're going to do a short meditation to help you release those blocks. So let's go ahead and get started with your tarot cards. Two of Swords, and the Fool. So with this Two of Swords coming in and the Fool, what I'm picking up for you is that you're trying to manifest a spiritual awakening. That is what you would like to manifest. Because with the Fool card here, the Fool is all about the beginning, in the beginning of a hero's journey. So that's what you would like to manifest. You're ready, you're not afraid, but what you don't see with this Two of Swords card coming in and what's holding you back from this spiritual journey, the hero's journey, is that you're still hooked into the matrix. You have some subconscious beliefs with that moon coming in here. You're still hooked into the matrix in some way. And by the matrix, I mean just that belief system of always looking outside yourself for fulfillment, always looking outside yourself for happiness, and that disconnection from spirit. So at some level, you're still hooked into that. So really look deep within and see where you still are believing that, oh, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I get this thing. I'll be happy when I get this relationship, or when I get married, or when I have kids. I'll be happy when, because that's a place that you never arrive at. So you've got to unhook from the matrix and figure out what belief systems are holding you back from this spiritual awakening that you're ready for, your soul is ready for. Up ahead, we see the sun and a beautiful, exciting journey, and you're not afraid. But what you don't understand and what you don't see is that there is some belief systems holding you back from beginning this journey. So you just have to reflect and look deep within and see how you're still hooked into the matrix and that belief system of, I'm not enough, I must go and seek out things and then I'll be happy. So look into that belief system in particular. So let's look at your next oracle card. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So with this warrior woman card coming in, it's really interesting. So you see the sword, the imagery of the sword being repeated. And here the imagery of the sword is confusion. But here, this warrior woman, she's got clarity. She knows what it takes to do this hero's journey, and she is unafraid. Pile number one, your deepest calling is to really go deep and get to know your own soul and your own spirit. And you've got the energy of the warrior woman, and you are unafraid, because when you go on the hero's journey, you know, it always starts out carefree, but there are times on the hero's journey when you've got to enter the cave you fear to enter. That means really look at yourself, really look at your shadows. But pile number one, you are ready and you are unafraid. It just takes undoing that old conditioning. So let's see what other oracle card we have. This is from the Isis deck. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. So with this Lady of Stars coming in here, that tells me that you are on the path of a deep soul awakening. But there are things holding you back from that manifestation. And one thing that's coming through is that you are a very high vibrational soul. But you're also a very humble. So you don't like to think of yourself as a very high vibrational soul, but you just are. Not to inflate your ego or anything, you just are a very high vibrational soul. And one thing that's holding you back is that you don't really realize it, or you don't really believe it, just because of previous conditioning. But you are an old soul, but you're just now going through your spiritual awakening in this lifetime. But you've been through it many times before, because you are an old soul, and you're not afraid with this warrior woman card to go on this hero's journey of deepening your soul path. And with the Lady of the Stars coming in, you will be granted some sort of help, miracle, manifestation along the way to help with your spiritual journey. The only thing that's holding you back are some old stuck beliefs from your previous conditioning. So yeah, that's beautiful with this message here. You're a high vibrational soul. And also another message with this Lady of Stars coming in is that healing, a deep healing, can occur when you invite divine love into your life, and that unconditional self-love, and then unconditional love of others and forgiveness. So that's another big message with this card coming in. So let's take a look at your other oracle cards. The Bodacious Bodach. So he doesn't look real friendly, but the message coming through about this card is that there's someone, maybe a family member, maybe some family members, violating some of your boundaries. So when you're going through a spiritual awakening, what can hold you back is if you're afraid to set boundaries. So don't be afraid to set boundaries with people if you need to. Even if it's close family, just let them know from this time to this time I'll be meditating, because when you do go through a deep spiritual awakening, you need to set aside a lot of time to meditate and contemplate. And with cell phones these days, we're at everyone's beck and call 24/7. So what you can do is just put on your do not disturb, but you're going to have to set some boundaries for yourself in order to practice that self-love. And, the people that have the best boundaries are the people that are the most confident and the most joyful. So this is another thing that could be holding your manifestation back of this spiritual journey, is just setting boundaries. So let's take a look at your other oracle cards. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So with this card coming in, and we mentioned it with the Lady of the Stars card, that self-love is key to a spiritual awakening, because stuff is going to come up. Your shadows are going to come up, and you've got to love yourself unconditionally, even when those shadows do come up. And you are good enough. You are, like, what's coming through for you, pile number one, is you're a very high vibrational soul. And I'm getting like a very kind energy from this pile, a very kind, humble energy, maybe even a little people-pleasing energy with this boundaries thing coming in. But you are good enough. You are a very high vibrational, loving soul. And you have what it takes, and you have what it takes to go through a spiritual awakening with this warrior woman card coming in. And even though you seem very kind and very loving, at heart, you are unafraid. Like, you've got the heart of a warrior. So just set those boundaries, allow that unconditional love in, and know that you are good enough. You are good enough. You are more than good enough. So next we have a Arcana of Astrology Oracle card. Mercury. Okay. So what's coming through with this Mercury card is you're going to be getting a message, and it's going to be good news, and it's going to be a message about financial abundance headed your way. So good news. That's kind of random, but very good news. Okay, so let's take a look at your next oracle card. Neptune, Sacrifice. And Capricorn, I use. The message that's coming through here is that you want to go on this spiritual journey. You're unafraid to go on this spiritual journey, with this warrior woman card coming in. But what's coming through is that you are a very busy person, an on-the-go person, maybe burning the candle at both ends, and you want to go through this process and you want to manifest it, but you know that there's going to be some time involved in it. You're going to have to set aside some time to meditate, and that setting aside that time feels like a sacrifice to you because you are so busy, you are always on the go. But what's holding you back is thinking of it as a sacrifice and thinking of it as you're going to have to give up something to be able to manifest this spiritual journey. And you're thinking, oh, it's going to be so much hard work. And that's holding you back too. So the sacrifice of giving up time to meditate and contemplate and process the stuff that's coming up through the spiritual journey, you're going to have to put some work into it. But what's holding you back is you think it's going to be a lot of hard work and you think it's going to take a lot of time. So that's what's holding you back. So your path is unclear. So because you haven't decided to set aside the time every day to do this spiritual work, your path is unclear still. So you need to set a schedule, set a time every day that you will put towards your spiritual awakening and your spiritual journey, but it does not have to take a whole lot of time. There are many methods you can use, and you can just set aside a few minutes, set an alarm for 10 minutes every day and do a little meditation, just as long as you're doing something most days towards your goal. It doesn't have to be like back-breaking work, but you are going to have to be diligent, but diligent in your routine, like sticking with the routine and making sure that you put that spiritual journey first. If that's what you want to manifest, it can be joyful, it can be wonderful, and you could even just find some sound healing and, put your headphones on and just relax and listen. Just start heading on that path. Just start heading in that direction and your path will open up. Okay, so you have some angel oracle cards coming in. Micah, divine plan. Ariel, nature. And Shushieni. I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Shushieni, purity. Okay. So what Spirit wants you to know about this is that everyone has a divine plan coming into this life. And Micah is the angel in charge of overseeing your divine plan and making sure it unfolds, because before you come in, you get together with your team of light and you come up with a plan, a soul plan, before you come into this life. And so Micah's in charge of that divine plan. But the thing about angels is you have free will. You can follow any plan that you want. So your angels can send you signs and symbols along the way to help you stay on track. But in order to get their help, because we have free will, you actually have to ask for their help. They're just not going to swoop in and help and clear the way for you. But if you ask them to do that, they will. So here in a minute, we will do, at the very end of the reading, we will do a meditation to call all these angels in for them to help remove your blocks. With this divine plan, you are a very high vibrational soul. Like, this is not your first rodeo. So your divine plan is to unfold again through this spiritual awakening and this angel showing up to help clear those blocks to the path of your spiritual awakening. So you also have the Ariel, the angel of nature. And so nature is actually very healing, just the sounds and the smells. The earth has a negative charge. And so when you put your bare feet on the earth and do some earthing, it actually clears your body of positive ions with a negatively charged earth. So that will be important for you along the spiritual path. And that can be part of your meditation routine. Meditation doesn't always have to be on a pillow in a room somewhere. You can go out in nature and just do a nature walk. That is a meditation. We need it so much. And that is one reason we're also disconnected from spirit, is that we need to connect in with nature more and less with technology. And you also have this other angel here, Shushiene, the angel of purity. And so the message coming through for this angel is that when you go through a spiritual journey, it's really important to keep your energy clear. And there are many ways you can do that. You can do it in your living space or in your own energy by using sage to sage your chakras and your aura, and also your living space. Saging your living space on a regular basis really helps keep the energy clean and clear. Okay, so you have one more card here, and it is a tarot card. Queen of Coins. Wow, okay. So that matches up with this message from this Mercury card. I thought that was a little bit random, but now it makes sense with this Queen of Coins coming in. Because you will be clearing out what is blocking you, you will be attracting abundance. Abundance is coming in. So it's come up here twice in your reading. So this is a wonderful message for you, just kind of an added bonus of this beautiful spiritual journey that you're embarking on. You'll have abundance coming to you as well as a spiritual fulfillment. So This is wonderful. So, but the only thing is we've got to clear out these blocks for you. So we'll be doing a meditation, calling in these angels that have come in to help, because like I said before, we do have free will and we do need to ask for help. They can't just violate our free will and clear the way for us. We have to actually ask for it. So without further ado, we'll start your meditation. You can either do this meditation while sitting or lying down. Just close your eyes. And we'll start by taking a few deep breaths. So inhale through your nose and a slow exhale. Inhale through your nose and a slow exhale. Inhale through your nose and a slow exhale. Imagine that you are in a sacred place. It's a place out in nature, a place where you feel safe and peaceful, and where you can rest. It can be near a beach or a beautiful waterfall, just whatever feels sacred to you. Imagine there is a pillar of light just above your head. And this pillar of light starts moving down through your crown chakra, through your third eye, and through your throat, down through your heart, your solar plexus, sacral, and your root chakra. Imagine your chakras balanced and spinning, and your body filling up with this beautiful, warm, and peaceful white light. Imagine that in your sacred place, you see 4 luminous beings approaching. And you notice these beings have wings. The first one steps forward, and this is your guardian angel. Your guardian angel greets you. 3 other angelic beings approach. The first one is holding a scroll. This is the angel Micah. Micah hands the scroll to you, and it unfurls with your divine plan. And the next angel, Ariel, approaches you with a crown of flowers and places it on top of your head. And you feel the warm light. You feel a warm, loving light moving from the top of your head through your entire being. And the next angel approaches you, And this angel is Shushieni. Shushieni is the angel of purity. Shushieni in her hands has a golden ball with white light spinning. And she places that ball right in front of your heart chakra. And it's just floating there. You say, by my own free will, I accept this beautiful light into my heart. And you feel the light entering and then expanding. And you see this ball of light around your whole body, this protective light that you will carry with you even after this meditation. And call upon this light whenever you need the light of divine love. We are going to ask these angels to help clear your blocks. So repeat after me. By my own free will, I ask my guardian angel, Micah, Ariel, and Shushieni, under grace and divine love, I ask them to clear any blocks in my way that are blocking my spiritual path. And so it is. Now these angels join hands and form a circle around you, a protective circle. Just know that they're always there for you when you want to call on them. And just say, thank you for clearing the way for me and for this divine, loving light. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, pile number 1. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So today's reading is about what's blocking your manifestations and how to release it. So let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, so the Four of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So with this Four of Cups energy coming in, that's what's blocking your manifestations, is that feeling of apathy, the feeling of being stagnant, the feeling of being stuck, the feeling of not being able to move forward, like things that used to make you happy just have kind of lost their luster. So that's the energy that is blocking your manifestation. So, and you see in this card, the Four of Cups, the universe holding a cup out, but this person is focused on the other cups. So, and then again, this image being repeated, like the universe handing you something. So pile number 2, it will be really important for you to connect in with your higher self. The universe is trying to give you inspiration, is trying to give you inspired ideas of how to get out of this rut. The idea will come in from connecting with your higher self. The idea will come in from really reflecting on what's going on in your life and really tuning into just an inspired idea. So it might be something that you're not used to doing, but it's an idea that will come in to help you get out of this stuck energy so that you can get your mojo back. So let's take a look at your next oracle card. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Perfect. And so this card is just reinforcing that idea that we talked about, a new inspired idea. So you may have to do something different to be around new people and places and do something that you've never done before. So maybe take a yoga class or an art class, or join an online group or a meetup group, just something that will get you in a different flow, something that will put you around different people and different energies and different situations, and a place where you can learn something that you haven't learned before. So that will definitely get you out of the stuck energy to help bring your manifestations in. Okay, so let's take a look at your next oracle. This is from the Isis deck. High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Ooh, wow. Okay. Okay, so with this High Priestess card coming in, the universe wants to reveal something to you. But if you're stuck in this apathetic energy, this vibration is not going to allow you to become aware of what the universe is trying to reveal to you. So if you do dance with life and do something different, like volunteer or join a new group or any of the other things that I listed before, just connect with your higher self and listen for that inspired idea. And then if you do that and clear this stagnant, stuck energy and move ahead, the universe will reveal something to you, something about your divine purpose, but you have to be in vibrational alignment with it. So you have to take the steps to change up your energy. That's going to be up to you. And the universe is trying to hand you a gift about your divine purpose, reveal something to you. It may be an idea that bubbles up from your consciousness. It may be an inspired idea you get from someone else. But once you do get out of this energy, you've got to pay very close attention to how your body reacts to things, and your heart especially, because if you feel inspired about something, pay attention to it, even if it's something you've never thought of before, or something you never thought you would be interested in, or something you never thought you could do. Maybe you thought other people could do it, but you didn't think that you could do it. So pay attention to those inspired ideas that bubble up from your unconscious and follow it. It's like the universe is always leaving us breadcrumbs to the next destination. So if you just follow those breadcrumbs, your divine plan will be revealed to you. All right, so you've got a fairy oracle coming up. Let's see. Michael Amuckle. Okay, so this card means to try something new. So here that theme is coming up again. You've got to try something new. And this card is telling you that one of your blocks is that you need to lighten up, that you've lost your connection to your inner child and that playful spirit. So this card is telling you to try something new. And again, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, but again, that message is coming through. You've got to connect with your inner child and do something playful and lighten up and try something new, something that brings you joy. Okay, so let's take a look at your Moonology Oracle card. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So here we go again with the step out of your comfort zone. The Spirit really wants you to know this, that you need to step out of your comfort zone and do something different to change up the energy, because that is what is blocking your manifestations, because your energy is very stagnant. So you need to do something to change it up. And one suggestion from Spirit was connect with your inner child, do something that brings out that playful spirit. Think of things that you liked to do when you were a kid and do one of those things. So just, you could make a list of things you'd like to do when you were a kid. That would be a great way to come up with something playful to do. So let's take a look at your next card, Psyche. So with the Psyche card coming in pile number 2, another thing that's blocking your manifestations is that you are too afraid of what other people might think of you if you do step out of your comfort zone and decide to dance with life. You're afraid of other people's opinions if you do decide to try something new. You're just going to have to ignore that. If you want to get out of the stuck energy, you are going to have to try something new and break out of your box. Okay, so let's take a look at your next oracle cards. Taurus, I have Chiron, healing. And 11th house, friends. And with this Taurus card coming in, the message coming through is that you have blocks around abundance or beliefs that are blocking financial abundance from coming in. And so with this stagnant energy of the Four of Cups and dancing with life and doing something bold and new, you're going to be attracting abundance and removing the blocks to abundance if you do follow through and dance with life. And so with this card of Chiron coming in, Chiron is all about alchemy and turning the mundane into the marvelous. So, you know, the mundane being this Four of Cups energy, and then transforming that by being bold in your life and doing something new. And then in the process of doing something new and putting yourself out there in a new way, you will make some new friends. You'll make some new connections, some soul connections with new people by lifting this stagnant energy. By removing this block, you're going to remove so many other blocks to abundance, blocks to friendship and love. So if you do decide to be bold and move out of this energy, you do have wonderful things heading towards you. So let's take a look at your angel cards. Gabriel, resurrection, beautiful. And Ramiel, mercy. Metatron, thought. And so with this angel Gabriel card coming in and resurrection, that goes right along with the Chiron card and alchemy, transforming like a phoenix from the ashes. So, and then we've got this Ramiel, angel Ramiel coming in with mercy. And so the message coming through for this card is you may be stuck in like the victim villain mentality with this energy of the Four of Cups coming in, like almost like a feeling sorry for yourself and pointing the finger at others. So this angel is coming in to help you release yourself from that pattern of the victim mentality. And also with this angel Metatron coming in, another block for you is your thoughts. Your thoughts are what are blocking you from living this bold new life and taking that first step into the unknown so that you can go through this transformation and with the resurrection energy rise like the phoenix from the ashes. So in just a minute at the end of your reading, we're going to do an angel meditation. We're going to call in the help of these angels to remove these blocks from your energy field and your life so that you can call in your manifestations of your bold new life. And so the thing about angels is that we have free will and they can't step in and help unless we ask them to. So in the meditation, we're going to be asking for the help of these angels to remove the blocks to your manifestations. So we have one more card for you here, and it's a tarot card. Ace of Swords. So with this Ace of Swords card coming in here, this card is about expanding your mind. And it's beautiful that it came up right next to the Metatron card, which is about thought. And we talked about your beliefs and your beliefs about doing something new and bold. And the only thing that was holding you back was your thoughts. And this card is about a victory. This card is about if you follow this path of starting to connect with your inner child, starting to be more playful, starting to do new things, that you will have a victory in the end. Your thoughts will change. You will expand your mind and expand your consciousness and get out of this stuck, stagnant energy and get your mojo back. Okay, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to do an angel meditation, calling in the energies of your guardian angel and these 3 angels that came in to help you clear your stuck energy. Make sure you're not driving. Find a comfortable place where you can sit down or lie down. We're going to start out by taking a few deep breaths. Just close your eyes. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time. Deep breath in and out through your mouth. Imagine that you are in a sacred space, somewhere that feels peaceful and healing. Somewhere out in nature. It could be a beach or near a waterfall, just someplace beautiful. And imagine a beautiful white column of light just above your crown chakra. And imagine that beautiful white light coming in through your crown, in through your third eye, down to your throat chakra and your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root. Imagine your chakras spinning, clear and balanced. And imagine this beautiful energy flowing through your body. You can feel the warmth and the healing of the light. Now imagine 4 beautiful luminous beings approaching. The first being approaches you and greets you. This is your guardian angel. Imagine that your guardian angel touches your heart, and your heart chakra begins to glow brightly. And the next angel approaches, and it's Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel has a gift for you. It's the violet flame of transmutation. And imagine that Archangel Gabriel is holding a ball of violet light. And he hands this ball of violet light to you, and you take it willingly. And this violet light begins to expand, and you can feel the warmth of this violet light. Imagine this violet flame of transmutation, transmuting any stuck energies that are in your energy field or body. You can feel these energies leaving your body and your energy field. And we bless these energies with love and send them to the light. And the next angel comes forward, Remiel, the angel of mercy. Imagine that Remiel approaches you and takes your hands and looks into your eyes. You can feel the forgiveness of yourself and everyone in your life. And that forgiveness melts away any stuck energies around being a victim. This energy is going to transmute the energy of victimhood into empowerment. You can feel this energy starting at your root chakra, moving up through your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. And the last angel approaches. The angel's name is Metatron, and this angel is the angel of thought. And he holds a glowing orb of light, and it's white and gold. And he puts this glowing orb of light over your crown chakra. And you willingly accept this light in through your crown. This energy moves through your body, expanding. And it grows bigger and bigger until it forms a ball of light around your body, a protective ball of light. Combining with all of the other healing energies, forming a protective ball of light around your body, with all colors flowing through it, that you can carry with you after this meditation. So we're going to invoke these angels. We're going to ask for their help, because we have free will and they can't interfere unless we ask. So say, in the name of divine love, under grace, I ask Gabriel, Remiel, Metatron, and my guardian angel to remove all stuck energies from my body, mind, and spirit throughout all lifetimes. And so it is. And say, I'm so thankful to Gabriel, Remiel, Metatron, and my guardian angel for removing this stuck energy from my energy field so that I can go forward and live a fulfilled life full of passion. And so it is. I hope you enjoyed your meditation, pile number 2. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about what's blocking your manifestations and then asking your angels to help remove those blocks. So let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards to see what is blocking your manifestations. So we have the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. what's coming through right now is that what you're trying to manifest is a happy relationship, a soulmate type of relationship. But you've got this energy blocking you. And this energy of the Five of Swords is that you, in the past, you've had bad experiences with relationships and this comes from a childhood pattern. So what's blocking you is this energy of what you witnessed during your childhood, just arguments and hurtful words. And so you're repeating this pattern in your relationships and have built up a lot of momentum in that area and have a big energy block as far as relationships go, because if you don't clear this pattern, if you're not aware of this energy, this pattern will keep on repeating. And you have beliefs that this is what relationships are like. People just say hurtful things to each other all the time, and that's how relationships work. And so going in and really examining your beliefs around relationships and communication and how people should talk with one another in a loving, close relationship really needs to be examined. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle card. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. Okay, and so what's coming through here is that if you're a person that jumps from relationship to relationship to relationship, this card is telling you to stop for a minute and really reflect on yourself and really reflect on your relationship patterns. And it's time to look at those patterns and see how you can release them and move forward in a more healthy way for you. And in order to do that, you've got to rest. You've got to take time to yourself. You've got to look within. Be held, it says. Rest, retreat. Give yourself that time and space to really reflect on what you want and really reflect on what you want to manifest, because that's one way to stop this pattern, is to really reflect on what you want. Okay, so let's take a look at your next oracle card. It's from the Isis deck, and it's the Temple of Lapis Lazuli, goddess of the ancient skies. Okay, so what's coming through here is that you, pile number 3, are actually your ancient souls. If you were drawn to this pile, you are an ancient soul. And the word star seed is coming to mind if you've never heard of that concept. A star seed is someone who has incarnated on other planets. Pile number 3, you all are actually ancient souls who have come here to raise the vibration of the planet at this time. And so not having this knowledge, pile number 3, is blocking your manifestation, because there are vibrational matches and vibrational no matches, because your soul vibrates at a very high frequency. You have not yet met someone that vibrated at your frequency. So you're destined to have a relationship with someone who vibrates at your frequency. So that's another reason your relationship is being blocked and things just aren't working out. So what happens when we incarnate on the earth plane is that we are, even if we're a high vibrational soul and a high level soul, we can be conditioned by the society and get sucked in and dim our light a lot just by the family we were born into, or just by the culture all around us. But there's a lot of other people out there who are vibrating at your frequency, and you're destined to meet one of those people. So this is another thing that's blocking your manifestation, just being in the dark about this knowledge. And if you were drawn to this pile, this is probably a truth for you. This is what Spirit wants you to know, is that you are an ancient soul. Okay, so let's look at your next oracle card. It's a card from the fairy deck. So He of the Fiery Sword. So this is a card of spiritual will. And this is a card that can cut the ties to past patterns. And so you have the spiritual power, because you are an ancient soul. You have the spiritual power to rise above these old patterns, relationship patterns, and move on. But it's going to take a force of spiritual will to move on. And part of that spiritual will just comes from the awareness of what is going on for you, of what is blocking you, these old relationship patterns, and understanding that you are so much bigger than these patterns and these things that have happened to you in relationships. You are so much bigger than that. Your soul is an ancient, high vibrational soul. So just take a look at the big picture and think about all your soul has been through, and call upon that divine spiritual will that is within you to get past this pattern of, winning at all costs, the pattern of not communicating well in relationships, the pattern of blocking love in your relationships. So it is time to become aware and use that spiritual will to move forward and cut the ties of the old. And it is time to level up with this awareness of who you really are. Okay, so we have some Moonology cards coming in for you. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. And you are very close to achieving your goal. With this card of deep replenishment and meditate and contemplate. So meditate and contemplate on who you really are. And then you are so close to achieving your goal. I think it's just a matter of becoming aware that these are old thought patterns that need to be cut away with this fiery sword. So it's just a matter of awareness and moving forward with that awareness and knowing what you'll accept and what you won't moving forward, and knowing that you deserve to have a loving relationship. You deserve that happy ending, that happily ever after. Okay, next oracle card, the 12th house. So what Spirit wants you to know about the 12th house is that it's time to release your old traumas. It's time to move on from this energy, this combative relationship energy. But there is no shame in asking for help. And what Spirit wants you to know is you need to ask for help in dealing with these traumas. And help can come in many ways, from a friend to a therapist, a coach, a healer. I know in my life, dealing with my past traumas, I've done all of those things. I have sought help from many different healers, and there is no shame in that. In fact, everyone goes through this, and it's so much easier if you have help to help you process through different traumas. And if you have thoughts about not wanting to ask for help, this could be what's blocking this energy from moving out of your life. So reach out to someone, reach out to a friend, just to help you get through this time of crisis around your relationships. Okay, let's take a look at some more oracle cards. Pisces, I believe. Void of course, moon missing. Okay. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, the 12th sign of the zodiac, and symbolizes the old soul. So here we go again with the old ancient soul, someone who's been through a lot of experiences, but maybe is still repeating those patterns, still hasn't moved on from those experiences. So Pisces rules the 12th house. And so you might be a Pisces sun sign, Pisces rising, or Pisces moon, or just having that Pisces energy in your energy field, just the energy of the old soul that's coming through for you, pile number 3. And void of course, moon missing. This means, this goes along with the deep replenishment, rest, retreat, be held. And so just, you're very close to achieving your goal and what you want, but just take the time to pause and really reflect and get some help from a healer or a friend or a counselor, therapist, but just take this time to stop and really reflect on who you are, on who you truly are, and where you want to go, and which patterns that you would like to leave behind with this spiritual will and fiery sword. And so right now is not a time to make big moves. Right now is the time to sit still, contemplate, and rest, because your goal is just right around the corner. But sometimes we have to sit still and let things come to us and not have that chasing energy. That chasing energy repels what we want every time. And plus, you don't want to chase after a relationship right now, because you're just going to repeat that old pattern again if you don't take time to really rest and reflect. Okay, so let's see what your angel cards are. Guardian angel. Myrrh, relationship, perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Ramela, joy. So with this guardian angel card coming in here, your guardian angel is coming in to let you know that it is time to connect with your guardian angel on a regular basis. Everyone is born with a guardian angel and a team of light around them that can help them in any way that they need. But the thing about it is we live in a free will universe, so we have to actually ask them to help. So this guardian angel card is coming in to so that you will connect with your guardian angel on a regular basis and ask for help in releasing these old patterns. So in this Myrrh card coming in so that in just a minute here we're going to do a meditation. So we're going to ask this angel to come in to help you leave behind those old painful relationship patterns. So that's the perfect card to come in. And then Ramela, so what you're trying to manifest is this joy with this soulmate. And so this angel's coming in to help remove any blocks to your joy and happy ending with your soulmate and your family. So in just a minute, we will do the meditation to call on these angels to help remove these blocks that are blocking your manifestations. And so you have one more card. It's a tarot card. So 3 of Wands. So right now, you are taking the time to build the foundation within yourself, that self-love, so that when your next relationship comes in on the horizon, it will be beautiful and you'll be able to manifest that relationship. And you are looking towards a new, bright and beautiful future with this person that vibrates with you on the same level. And you are looking forward to this joy and happiness and happily ever after ending. So let's go ahead and do your angel meditation and call your angels in to help remove blocks so that you can have your future you desire. So calling in your guardian angel and other angelic beings is actually a very powerful step to take when you want to manifest something in your life. And so without further ado, we're going to get into our meditation. Make sure that you're not driving. And close your eyes. You can either sit or lie down. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and exhale slowly. Deep breath in through your nose and exhale very slowly. In through your nose and exhale. Imagine that there is a column of bright white light over your crown chakra. And this white light moves in through your crown chakra, then moves through your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart, your solar plexus, sacral and root chakra. Imagine all of your chakras spinning and balanced with this divine white light. And imagine that this white light is filling your entire body with warmth and love and healing. Now imagine you see 3 beings approaching, beautiful divine beings. And you notice that each one of these beings has wings. And imagine this first beautiful divine being approaching you and embracing you. This is your guardian angel. When your guardian angel embraces you, you feel totally and completely loved, unconditionally, and you can feel it throughout your entire being. Your guardian angel has a gift for you. It's a bright white feather. And you take the feather in your hands, and it feels warm and soft to the touch. And it's glowing and effervescent. Your guardian angel tells you that whenever your guardian angel is close by, you will see a white feather. It's also a reminder for you to ask for help when you need it. The second divine being approaches you, and it's the angel Myrrh. She is here to help you attract the beautiful, divine, soulmate relationship you desire, and she will remove blocks to that relationship and transmute past pain so that you can let it go and forgive yourself and forgive others. She's holding a glowing orb in her hands. She holds it in front of your heart. And you accept this glowing orb into your heart chakra. And it begins spinning and growing larger and larger, filling your whole energy field with golden and white light. It forms a protective barrier around your energy field that you can bring with you after this meditation. imagine this golden and white light going into your body and removing stuck emotions from past relationships. Just visualize the places where those stuck emotions might be, either in your body or your energy field. And this golden white light will also move through past lives and heal any relationship trauma that you have. And the next angel approaches. It's the angel Ramela. She is the angel of joy. She is holding a crown of flowers. And she places this crown on your head. And immediately you feel joy moving through your entire being. And this joy radiates outward. And joins with your protective bubble. And this light around your auric field, it will let joy and peace in and keep out negativity and protect you. We're going to give these angels permission to remove all blocks blocking your manifestation of your divine relationship. So say, in the name of divine love, and by my own free will, I invite my guardian angel, the angel Myrrh and the angel Ramela, to remove any stuck energy or ties that I may have to the past through this lifetime and any other past lives. I give these angels permission to clear obstacles that are blocking my highest good and my joy. And so it is. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that meditation pile number 3. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.